Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm actually here with this is a box that I won on a break that I was on with GP cards. And, anyways, I won the box. I should have opened it a long time ago, but ends up I've been real busy with my, construction business and so on. So, anyways, let's see what we got. Ends up that, it's pretty cool. Ends up that hobby box that I end up winning. And you want to check them out, GP Cards. And anyways, we are we're gonna open this one up, and we'll find out what we got in it. So. If I was a better videographer, I wouldn't just make things all fall apart and so on, but whatever. I'm not good at this. We're just doing it raw. We're having some fun. And what we want to do is we want to just tear some packs and find out what we get, right? Isn't that what it's all about? So, hopefully you can see this. I am not a person that knows better. So, we're just going to sit there. We'll open up a couple of them, and then we'll start going through them. So, what I do think is really cool is the reason I get into breaks, the reason I enjoy breaks is because it's kind of like gambling. I can sit there, I don't have to sit there and buy the whole box. You understand what I'm saying? I can sit there and, I can sit there and put a little bit of money out, and then it'll be an expensive box, but I still got a chance to get a hit. And that's what breaks are about, you know. So everybody, it's a big controversy of, well, why would you spend money on a break when you can buy a box? Well, my opinion is that the reason I want to do that is I know I'm only going to be getting hits. Okay? I'm not dealing with a bunch of, what do you call it? A bunch of base. What I'm doing is I'm only going for the stuff that might be able to frickin' bring some value back to me. And that's what a break makes sense, because some of these boxes are really expensive. This box alone, when it first came out, when I actually won it, was I think $149 or something like that. So, anyways, that's just a little breakdown of what it's all about. So, anyways, let's see how we're doing here. All right. And I'm going to be looking at the camera as I'm doing this. I'm just going to go through a bunch of these. I'm not looking for anything real special. What I'm doing is I'm just going to watch it just the same as you guys are watching it. All right. So that's a Crosby. And it's a special edition. Special edition Crosby. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm just looking at these the same as you are. So I'm guessing that might be, a little bit more. We got this teacher pet thing. I really don't like this card itself. I like Joe Pavelski, but I just don't like the card. A teacher's pet. What is that all about? That would mean that he is what? Listen to his coach properly? I don't know. Anyways, now we'll get into some of the young guns. Adam Jennings. So I'm going to set that a little bit different. And then we're going to sit there, and I'm just going to kind of try to roll through these. I don't know. I'm looking at them just like you are. I just won this box, and, Hey, the Whalers, you know, that's just impressive to me for being old school that I am. I love the Whalers. So, Giroux. So, anyways, I should go faster, but I'm just as much of a fan as anybody that might be watching this. So, I try not to make it where it's boring, but I gotta see what I got. You know what I mean? I mean, we got Trevor Zegras. Everybody keeps saying what he is. So that's pretty fun. So, anyways, this is where I'm at. I'm enjoying myself with everything that I do as far as the card collection because, I had given up for a long time. It was one of those things where, price point compared to fun changed. Now, these Dazzlers are pretty cool. See how that works? I think you can see it. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. But anyways, so like I said, just I'm back into the fun of it, but I'm also doing sales because I enjoy my team for my personal collection. Well, the rest of the teams, ends up that I'm not a real big Ottawa fan as far as collecting. So, Mark, I'm gonna put up on eBay, and my eBay store is Spider-Man Tat. Spider-Man, T as in Tom, A as in Andrew, T as in Tom. Now that's pretty cool. I like that with Bo. We got an honor roll. Bo Havoc. He deserves it. Oh boy. Here we go. Now we're having some fun. Nathan MacKinnon and Kiprizov. Now, if I would have been in a break, this is actually a checklist. Isn't that cool? All right. If I was in a break, I'm saying 90% of the time I would not have gotten it because I'm an Avalanche fan. So, anyways, that's me just, luck of me. All right. I was going to say, I know I got to pick it up a little bit faster. People are probably getting bored. But, anyways, I just enjoy the cards themselves. You know, I mean, this is really what it's all about. This is about having the fun of the hobby and enjoying yourself while you're sitting there. And, you know, I like doing breaks myself. Now, people sit there and say, "Well, no, you can for the same amount of money, you can do whatever. You can buy a hobby box or you can buy a retail box or you can do whatever." Well, for me, it's a little bit different. I can pick and choose what I want to buy in a break. Okay, now I can buy teams, I can buy hit selects, I can do all kinds of different things like that, which for me makes more sense. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to look at this. It is very shiny. Star Zone. I have no idea what this is. Um, wow, I haven't seen this one yet, even in the breaks that I'm involved in. So, anyways, I'm gonna have to look this one up. Star Zone. Anyways, I'm not. I'm still how do I say it? I'm still learning uh process, learning collecting and all that. It's way different from when I used to be doing it, you know. And when we were collecting back in the day, it was just for, a card on a card, and then we were trading and so on. And, we used to go to frickin', well, school, elementary school, middle school. I didn't have a middle school. I had a elementary school and a high school. And, but we'd sit there and we'd trade cards. And, I grew up towards Buffalo, New York. So hockey was a big deal. And, to this day, I really like how the expansion teams have brought it to the south of the United States because it really has opened up, the fan base. I think the NHL has done really well as far as opening fan base up. The expansion teams and everything as far as that goes. Look at me go. Anyways, I really think that they've done a really good job as far as that goes. So, um, hey, we wouldn't have had Miko as an Avalanche if they didn't do the expansion team that was from the Quebec Nordiques. And then the very first year, they won the Stanley Cup. That's some history for you. So, anyways, but ends up that it was funny. I started. There's Cole Perfetti. This is this guy that everybody's looking for his rookie card right now. Just so you know, it's a chase. Uh, when I say everybody, not everybody. It's not that big of money, but it's one of those that it's fun to chase. Anyways, uh, going back to what I was just talking about though, when the Nordiques ended up leaving Quebec, is it got them out of my Buffalo Sabres division that I was a fan of the Buffalo Sabres. So, as they left the division, I was really happy about that because they always used to kick our butts. So, as they left, that's when they came to Colorado, and then they ended up, being the Colorado team. And the very first year, they ended up winning the Stanley Cup. So, I was really happy with that. I guess this might be something, I don't know. On a roll, Ovechkin. Hey, no matter what, Ovi is one of the best. Oh, wait a minute. What do I got going on here? Sorry. Okay. This is 200 feet. So it's got Larson and it's got him on both jerseys. That's where I'm screwing up. But then I actually have an Ovi with an honor roll. Superstar. Now that makes a lot more sense to me. So now, that's pretty fun. Ovi's one of my favorite superstars ever because he is such a rounded player. He will do everything. But anyways, going back to what I was just talking about. Ends up that so once the Nordiques end up leaving the division, ends up that they came to Colorado, won the Stanley Cup, but it got them out of my Buffalo Sabres division. So I was following them. Well, I don't know how many years later I moved to Colorado. So it worked out great because, my number one team is Buffalo Sabres. My number two is Colorado Avalanche. So, anyways, that's a pretty cool card right there. But anyways, that's that's some story right there, ain't it? Uh, Now a lot of people don't even know that they used to be the Nordiques. Unless you're in a break and there's some retro cards. But I'm old enough to know. Look at Snyder, Cider, whatever they call him, Cider. Anyways, um, but yeah, I sit there and just I enjoy the game so much that now I'm back into enjoying collecting again and selling. You know, I mean, why not? Why not sell what you're collecting when it's not your personal collection? I mean, it totally makes sense to my brain. So, anyways, but I'm also a business guy. But I'm more a construction guy. As you can see, arthritis is beating my fingers up, you know. But, anyways, that's what happens. Oh, personal collection right here. We know I'm keeping Dylan. Well, I'm happy with that. That's pretty damn cool. So we're going to put him in a different pile. So anyways, this is what the fun of the game is. And okay, now I got to put this, even though it might be just a base card, this is my buddy's boy. All right, Mark, I'll keep this one for you. So anyways, we sit there and personal collection is the most important part of it, not the turnover. It's all about just having fun of the collection and having the fun of the hobby. And their turnover is just trying to recoup the cost so I can do more PC. I can make some more purchases. That's pretty nice. Special edition. So, anyways, this is I really like I said, I spend a lot of money on breaks once in a while. Forrester's a nice card. Um, you probably, I try not to add it up because what I do is I sit there and look at myself as, okay, I gave up playing Texas Hold'em, and what I'm doing is I'm playing hockey cards now. I think that's funny, but anyways, I'm still gambling no matter how we look at it. You don't know what your hit's gonna be. You don't know where you're gonna end up at. Another young gun. It's pretty nice. So, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Is sitting there and I don't do a whole lot of gambling. I ain't been to the casino in I don't know how long. So this is my gambling. That's what breaks are. If you think you're gonna get a hit that's gonna get you rich, no, that was the COVID days. That just ain't happening no more. Okay, the resale value just is not there. Um, I understand why the spike happened. I also understand where we're at now. And now is more where we get the quality collector. We have way more fun with the people that are watching the breaks or enjoying the hobby because we're back to the not just the straight flip. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking for that. What do you call it? Well, even in well, football, I think it is, and maybe baseball. They're looking for the downtown card or whatever it is. We're not doing that. With hockey. Hockey is still trying to go with your PC, your personal collection, and enjoying the hobby. And then if you get something that's worth a bunch and you want to sell it, that's great too. You know, I mean, that's where I'm at. You know, I'm not saying I won't sell one of my favorite Owen Powers if I can get $1,000 for it, but right now I can't do it. You know, um, I and even then I might still hold it. I don't know. You know, but with Buffalo Sabres, Owen Powers, or you know, let's say I get a really good Nate Dogg from Avalanche. You know, if I get a McKinnon, that's something that's really special. It'll be interesting, you know. I might even look into just putting it in an auction or something, but you know, I doubt it. I'd probably keep it for my personal collection. But it's then we're talking that's why we collect. You know what I'm saying? We try to make it where it's fun. So anyways, speaking of that, you know, we got Johnny Hockey. Look at that. Superstar Johnny Hockey. The honor roll. I'll tell you what, I got some buddies that you know, they like following, but it wasn't until the media put that on with Johnny Hockey that they even knew who the guy was. You know what I'm saying? But then what it did was it spiked up the you know the whole the hype, I guess is how to say it. So anyways, but the whole idea of hockey and you know the hockey cards, and I've been enjoying it my whole life, which is a little bit different than a lot of the collectors. A lot of the people, well, when I say collectors, I guess they're not collectors, they're flippers. What they did was they found out there was money during the COVID lockdown, and what happened was it spiked the price on cards, which I don't even have a problem with. I kind of like it because it brought it to where it's supposed to be. And you know, the cards themselves, if they're in good condition, I mean, in my opinion, I think the cards are selling where they're supposed to have been selling. So that's my personal opinion. I have no idea what this card is. Oh, it's a canvas of Jeff Carter. Oh, that's got to be okay. That's got to be a Winter Festival though. Or not Winter Festival or whatever they call it, the outdoor ice. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, pretty cool card. Um, so anyways, you know, in my opinion, I think that the whole COVID thing made it to where cards were overpriced for a little bit, but then brought it where they were supposed to be because it was so undervalued for so long. Now, is Upper Deck making another uh, overpopulated bubble? Okay, that's a dilemma, but what they're doing is they're putting out multiple series. Okay, so like this series is series 1. Then they do series 2. Then they have, let's say, you know, SP Authentic. Then they have SP Game Used. Then they have Ultimate. Then they have. So, what they're doing is they're putting out the same amount of cards, but they're doing it with different brands or different series, I should say. Now, do I have a problem with that? Not really. You know, I think it could be fun for everybody. And, you know, with that, it holds value in a multiple different ways. So I think it might be a pretty good game plan. So for me, you know, I really like the Series 1, the Series 2. I like stature. I do not like what they did for Ultimate this year because there's not a variety of teams that actually. It seems like the same teams hit a bunch in Ultimate. Now, that's what me working with breaks. Okay, now I'm sitting there and, if I'm spending a lot of money on breaks, I want to have a mix of everybody involved. Oh, there we go, Samuelson. There's my saber. So, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Oh, that's why I couldn't. Um, they have different. They have different. I guess population counts is the right way to say it, and they don't put the right population count in each series, in my opinion. Because if you're buying personal box, for an example, instead of a break, you would hope that you would get a few cards that are of the team that you're trying to collect. It doesn't seem like it happens that way anymore. What it seems like is that you end up with a bunch of cards of the same team. And here we go with the Vancouver Canucks. So hard to get these cards on a regular camera. But we got another Star Zone, which I really like. I really like the way those fronts look. I just can't get it to show on camera. As cool as it is. Anyway. But, so that's my opinion, and as far as that goes. They sit there and, are they overpopulating? Maybe. But, are they, how do I say it? Are they totally saturating the market? No. They definitely are not. Because they're changing brands, they're doing different things and going from there. So that's my opinion of that. Now, of course, any of these cards, if I'm not going to keep it in my personal collection, like Nate Dogg, I might keep. But you can shoot me a message if you want to buy it. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep Nate Dogg. Anyway, that's just what it's all about. You got to keep your personal collection for the fun of it. I'll tell you what, the Habs have some of the strongest fan bases I've ever seen. And all the way back to Guy Lafleur. Look at Tage laying it out. All the way back to Guy Lafleur, one of the best freaking hockey players ever. But, it was a different game back then. Connor Timmins. Timmins actually used to play for the Avs. I think. Anyway. Zuccarello. That's what's cool about the 200 feet is they put both jerseys on it, or both uniforms, I guess is how to say it. Okay, not a fan. Never did like these you do portraits. I don't understand what they were thinking to make them royalty. Anyways, whatever. and they don't sell worth crap on eBay. Just so you know. Oh, the rat. I got a canvas of the rat. All right. Yeah, he even looks like a rat, doesn't he? He's gonna come bite you. All right. So, anyways, that's I guess I need to pick it up. We're gonna Nick Suzuki. Look at him. What a player, huh? Oh, here we go. I got a Pekka Luukkonen. That's pretty awesome. I enjoy that. That's sweet. Oh, hold on, I'm dropping stuff. But anyway, Val Nichushkin, the Choo Choo Train. Now we're getting into some personal collection right now. You know, these are the ones that I do enjoy. All right. Perrin. Another good one. So, you know, this is what it's all about. Just enjoying, you know, not always just doing a flip, but also getting some personal collection. So what was really cool with this was I actually won this box in a in a break. So this was even on top of the cards that I got in the break itself. So anyways, that also makes it really fun. So, and now when the break happened, I didn't open it up right away because I was sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, well, should I keep the box sealed? And, you know, keeping a box sealed isn't fun for me. So I decided I'm not going to keep it sealed. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got. So that's where I'm at. Should I hold the last one? Yeah, we'll hold the last one just for drama. All right. Fabby? I don't know. Jonathan Marchessault. My buddy Mark would be pretty cool with that, even though it's a base. Kovalev. Andres Lee. Alright. Ooh, I got an acetate after this one. So we got a Star Surge of Adam Fox, which I believe. Let me look. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a rookie or not. Anyways, but it's still a Star Surge. And then I got a Connor McDavid acetate. I have no idea about this card. But what I do know is that's going to be more than the normal cards. I'm going to have to look this one up. That might be something. Might be a frickin' box hit or a case hit. Anyways, we'll find out. That's pretty cool. Got a McDavid acetate. Then we'll go back to our young guns. Nazem Kadri. big money, got suspended in the Avalanche playoffs, which hurt him because he did a blind hit. But, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, it's hockey. Jack Hughes. You know, big hopes for Jack. Well, right now, his brother Quinn is actually kind of overtaking it. And Luke is a superstar. But anyways, I'll tell you, them Hughes boys, they know how to play, don't they? That's pretty fun stuff. Kucherov. Shabbat. The Chuck. The Chuck boys. Don't put your head down on them guys. Do it, all right? Looking in. Yeah, we got them numbered. All right. So we got Torrey Krug. That's out of 100. Right? Yep. Don't know who that is. But anyways, don't know if he's a big scorer for the Blues or not. But then I got a star surge of Lafreniere, who is a big scorer. Then we'll go with a young gun, Hunter McNow, or whatever his name is. That right? I don't know. For you Bruin fans, McAvoy. There you go, Mark. Nope, not Mark. Sorry. At first I thought it was a Knight, but Sam Reinhart used to be a Sabre. Now is a top scoring player for the Panthers, of course. Seems like I have to say that a lot with my Buffalo Sabres. Auston Matthews on layout. But I'm guessing that's mass produced. Because it's Auston Matthews. So anyway. Another canvas. JT Miller. Now that's something special. Look at that smile. Oh, now we got Zachary. That's that one that has that French name that everybody calls Wi-Fi. Because Zachary. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got the kid. Not sure who Brian Rust is, but he plays for the Penguins. It's a cool card. Darcy Kemper wins the Stanley Cup with the Avalanche, goes to Washington, then gets injured. Anyway, no mercy. It's a cool card, too. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the series that they put out. I think that the cards are very impressive as far as different action shots and you know the stuff that they have done. There we go. We got a Miko. Look at the moose. Stat box filler. That's cool. I love it. Then, right after that, I got a Clayton Keller, which is a superstar coyote. Alright. Now we're going back to some of the base, probably. Hovat, Barbachev, Joseph. Alright, here is the last pack of the box. I'm really happy with that box, especially because I won it on a break. So I didn't have to put out the $149.99 that it was at the time. So anyway. Alright. I have no idea how to say the Blackhawks goalie's name. So I'm not going to even try it. Lukas Reichel. I do know his name because he's playing well. Rope Hintz for the Dallas. No, I'm not even going to try it. Don't know. You guys can put it in the comments if you know how to pronounce that. Wow. Teacher's pet. Yeah, Brady Tkachuk. He probably got paddled by the teachers. Alright, here we go. Mitch Marner on the Superstar. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a Starburst or whatever they call it. Outburst. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But Brady, back-to-backs on that. That's pretty nice. Matthew, there's his brother. So they put them back-to-back. Alright, we'll come down the last few. There's Anderson. PK. Alright, there's not going to be a grand finale because we got some pretty good cards previous. Just so we know. But last card out. We're looking at Lindholm. Alright, everybody. Happy days. I thought I'd show you what we had. And it's been a lot of fun. Hey, gotta love that. I think my box hit is the acetate of Connor McDavid. So anyways, Happy days, all. Enjoy life. I'll talk to you later. Bye.